Hello, friends. I'm Chi. Yeah, greetings to you all, wherever you may be listening. Okay, today we're talking about those who are having the permesso di soggiorno per motivo di subsidiaria. Yeah, subsidiary permit holders. Okay, and those who are having protezione speciale. So long as you're having, you will get to know the whole gist. And don't be too scared. And something about your residence in your comune. Pay good attention to all the details as I'll be mentioning them one after the other so that you know your left and right, okay? And also, something you need to know. Something you need to know before going to renew that permesso di soggiorno. All these are very important. Well, if you decide not to listen till the end, oh well, when it happens, don't say I did not tell you because it's your fault. You refused to listen till the end. All right, first of all, there's an introduction. If you're here for the first time, why don't you subscribe? Because here you get informations like this that keep it real, inform, updated, transforming. Information is power. If you know, you know. And if you don't still know, you don't know. But even when you know, what do you do with information? It matters a lot. What you do with it matters a lot. Okay, it may not be beneficial to you, but you can share it to your friends who it may be beneficial to. No information is useless or worthless, especially when it comes to chi. All right, blow the light for me, man, just to show me love. Put the light just to show me love. Come on now. All right, thank you. Okay, to my all the new subscribers, thank you very much. You guys are always the reason why I'm still here doing it, bringing it to you guys back to back. Thank you. Spread the gospel of Chi on WhatsApp, Facebook, so that others will know that I'm still here doing what I know how to do best. Thank you very much, all of you guys. All right. So now let's move into the matter of the day. You are having protezione speciale, you're having subsidiary document. You know, that subsidiary document is like you are neither here nor there. So they are still like you are a kind of probation. They are watching you, trying to decide, you know, what to give to you. Those kind of documents can be revoked at any time. When they see that, okay, the situation of your country has improved, it can be revoked. And most times when people that have those kind of permit go to renew, they send them for another commission. But I used to say that a lot of things are involved in that, especially when you change your region. I used to say when you change your region, having any kind of permit, whether it's subsidiary or asilo, you need to go to your first questura where you normally renew from, that gave you the document. You need to go there and tell them you have changed region, that this is your new region and this is the questura, that they should send all your data, information to the other questura. And they will do that willingly and even give you a letter containing some documents you have to give to the other questura so that when you go to renew, they will unlock everything and they can access your information and renew it for you. But if you choose not to do that, well, if the new questura where you are in are so kind, they will inform your first questura to open up the system, your data portal, so that they can access it and even transfer your information to them so that they can renew your document. But if they are wicked, they will not. They will ask you to go and do it. And some will not even ask you to do it. They just keep you quiet. And then what do? Territorial Commission will ask you to come for another interview because now that city now wants to give you documents. So that's why they now want to do it that way so that you now get document properly from them in that city. So to make it easier for you, always go to your first questura where you were before you relocated to tell them to push your information, your data to the new questura by giving them the new city name where you are and the address of the questura so that they will know exactly what you are talking about, especially when you already have residence in that place and hospitalita. You can show them as proof, okay? So, well, that is that. All right, so I hope you know. So now we're talking about subsidiary holders and protezione speciale holders too. In this case, in some cases, they are being given titolo di viaggio. Yes, I know some people have protezione speciale having titolo di viaggio. Even some people having casi speciale. In some cases, they give them titolo di viaggio. So now you have titolo di viaggio and you want to travel to your country. Do you need it to travel to your country? Man, I tell you, that is not your country's passport. So it means that you will surely be needing a visa to go there. You will surely be needing a visa to travel there because questura issued it to you, right? For reason best known to them. So if you're having titolo di viaggio and you want to travel to any part of your African country or whatever, you need a visa because that is not your country's passport. So at the airport, they are going to disturb you for it. They may ask you where is the visa because titolo di viaggio is just a traveling document, okay? Some of you call it United Nations passport, but it's just a traveling document. All right, so you need a visa. That one is clarified. But let me tell you, Questura asks you to go and get your country's passport when you go to renew your permesso di soggiorno, whether protezione speciale, humanitarian casi speciale, subsidiaria, or other kind of permit. Whenever Questura say go and get your country's passport, go and get it. There's no problem there. They are the one who gave you the authority to go and bring it. So bring it on and give to them, and then they will use it to renew your document and put in the new code of your passport, everything. All right, so that when you're traveling with that passport, you will not be having issues when it will be scanned. Your details will show, because it has been programmed in the database of the Eurodeck. Okay, so that is that you should know. Don't be like scared and say, I'm subsidiary, I'm protection. Won't I have problem when I go to my embassy? They know everything about you. They know your story. If they tell you get it, just get it. Don't panic at all. All right, so now you know that one, right? Okay, so now you're having errors in your passport. Two things are involved. You can choose to get a TC, traveling certificate from your country. Like if you're a Nigerian, you can go to the embassy and get what they call TC, traveling certificate. I think it has a page of about 30 days page or 60 days page. So you can use it to travel back home to your country, do whatever you're doing, renew, change the names, whatever there is error in your passport, change everything in Abuja, in your place of immigration where they do changes of names and whatever data's in passport. You change it and then you come back with your new passport. So the traveling certificate allows you to travel with it. It's legit and also recognized, okay? So that is that. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money from here, because when you want to do it from here, they will charge you a lot of money. So it was always nice for you to get traveling certificate when you have your normal permit. Then you can travel with it and change the whole data and then come back with your new passport. All right? So that is it. So also, whenever you are renewing your permesso di soggiorno, any kind of permesso di soggiorno, always remember to go to your comune and present to them the renewed permesso di soggiorno, okay? And so that they will register it. Because if you don't, sometimes within 1 year, the comune pulls out your name from the residence. Some comune are nice. They can inform you by calling you on phone to ask you to bring your new permesso di soggiorno so that they can register it so that your residents could keep reading. Some will send you a letter informing you to come and do it, okay, to bring your new soggiorno so that they can register it. Why some will just keep you quiet? Do they care? They don't. They just keep you there. They just keep quiet. So that's why some of you are like, but I've lived for 5 years, 10 years. How come they are telling me that my residence is only for 2-3 years? Well, because when you are renewing that permesso di soggiorno, you have not been going to give it to them to reactivate your residence with it. Sometimes within 6 months they terminate it. Sometimes 1 year, sometimes it depends on how nice and the laws governing the comune where you reside. So that is it. This may affect your chances when you want to apply for citizenship or some kind of bonuses. Some of you do easy and the easy does not go through. It's because your residence has been terminated. You have not been going there to give them your new sojourner for them to update your residence and for them to know that you are still living in that commune. Some will say, why after 2-3 years? Well, it depends on what is in your contract of house too, So be aware of this, your permesso di soggiorno. Always when you renew it, go to your comune to re-register it again, give it to them. Also, if you have your marriage certificate, maybe you brought it from Africa, from Asia, back home, okay, your country, you have your marriage certificate and you came here with it, try to go to your comune, even birth certificate. Yes, whether your wife or you yourself, as married people, you have your marriage certificate, better go to your comune and give it to them. Anagrafe section, okay? Anagrafe section, that's where you should go and present it to them. Tell them to register it so that they will store it in your profile, okay? It's very necessary. I tell you, it's very important. Also, the permesso di soggiorno, you are wondering which office do you go to give it to them to register it so that they will know they are still present in that commune, so that they will not terminate your residence after 8 months, 6 months, or 1 year. That is also the anagrafe section of your commune, where you normally do your carta di identità. All right, so these are the things you should know. So like I said before, when you change region, please go and inform your first questura to transfer your information to the new questura in your new city so that when you go to renew, you renew easily without them delaying you or asking you to go back and bring it or sending you for another commission. So that is the reason why some people go back for other commissions, okay? Also, subsidiary holders, sometimes they send you for another commission. It works for good because some people who went for another commission, then they will now give them the real document that they deserve to have, whether asilo political or humanitarian or casi speciale or protezione speciale. If you're having protezione speciale and you still have your country and Questura asks you to bring your country's passport, no problem. Get it. Give it to them. It means you can travel back home directly. But if you are scared, then go the other way. All right. So that is it. All right, I think I've enlightened you guys, kind of informed you guys of what to do when and when, how, okay, so that you stay out of trouble. I'm out of here, man. I'm Chicha, yours ever truly. One love, guys. All right, put a like for me, share to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, subscribe, press the option button to click the all for all real-time notification from Chi. I'm out of here, man. I'm Chicha.